Hey guys, it's Great Deliora coming back with another video. I know it's been a long time since the last one, but we're not going to talk about that right now. What I do want to talk about is love. I'm in love with a man named Jim Carrey. Yes, I know, the one, the only, Jim Carrey. So last night, I was, I still haven't gone to sleep, by the way. I've been, stuck in the, I was gonna say Jim Carrey hole, but you know what? Fuck it. I was stuck in the Jim Carrey hole. Last night, I watched a movie called The Truman Show. Now, if you've ever seen The Truman Show, you will understand. You'll just understand, unless you don't like The Truman Show. But how could you not like The Truman Show? It's great. It almost made me cry. Almost. And that's a big deal for me. I barely cry. Like, so much stuff has happened to me. I rarely cry anymore. But yeah, I watched The Truman Show and it was freaking great. And then I was like, okay, Jim Carrey is awesome. So I was like, I'm gonna watch every single one of Jim Carrey's movies ever. And I did. I watched every single one of Jim Carrey's movies that was available to me on Netflix. And the only movies of Jim Carrey's available on Netflix, I think it's like 5 or like 6 or something like that. I can't remember. I've already watched all of them. I haven't gone to sleep. This is a whole. Well, there's the Grinch. I've already seen the Grinch. There's Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond, featuring a very special contractually obligated mention of Tony Clifton, The Truman Show, The Bad Batch, and Batman Forever. I watched all of these movies last night, and I will soon begin to watch a series of unfortunate events, which you know includes Jim Carrey, the love of my life. I remember being just a little girl, however old I was, and I watched The Grinch, and I was like, that's a nice movie, good job. And then I found out that The Grinch was Jim Carrey, and I was like, okay, cool, great. And then I watched The Mask, and then I was like, cool, great. And then I watched Dumb and Dumber, and I was like, cool, great. So many amazing things Jim Carrey has done that I just haven't appreciated until now. Jim Carrey, I'm sorry, and I love you. But I just remember not thinking too much of Jim Carrey. I remember saying, oh, Jim Carrey's weird, or like, he's unusual. But in reality, Jim Carrey is amazing. And I love him. And I'm gonna meet him one day. Hopefully. I really hope I'm gonna meet Jim Carrey one day. And like, I know this is just like really random, but I had to express my love for Jim Carrey. Because, honestly, I think Jim Carrey has been like, how many times can a person say Jim Carrey in one video? Hold on. Kooky. But I think that Jim Carrey will definitely have a really big impact on my life. Because as I was watching, what movie was it? I was watching one of the Jim Carrey movies that had Jim Carrey in it last night. I was watching it, and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna be the next Jim Carrey. Female, of course, but I'm gonna be the next Jim Carrey. And then I thought about it, and I was really happy until I realized that Liza Koshy is basically the next Jim Carrey. So, fuck. I guess I could be the third? I don't know. I mean, she's kind of the Jim Carrey of YouTube, so if I were to put myself out there, I guess I could be Jim Carrey, like the actual second Jim Carrey. So, yeah. And I think that Jim Carrey has come such a long way and he's done so many amazing things, and he's just such a great guy. And I'm saying this as if I've actually met him. But you know that feeling you get when you're kind of obsessed with someone who's like famous or whatever, and you just want good things to happen to them, and you just feel like you know them and you want them to be your best friend. That's how I feel with Jim Carrey. I want Jim Carrey to be my best friend. I want to, like, I just want to hang out with Jim Carrey, okay? And just, like, eat some candy and, like, watch some movies and just talk about life. Because I feel like having even one conversation with Jim Carrey will blow my mind. Because the way his mind works, it's so vast and the great beyond. It's honestly so great. Every time I think about the way that Jim Carrey thinks and functions and works and how he's a human being and the way he does the things that he does and the way that he's done the things that he's done, it's just amazing. And I feel like Jim Carrey is like really overlooked in 2017, 2018. Jim Carrey should be up there, man. Like, I feel like I don't know. Like, I'm so full with like passion and like love for this man who I've never even met. He doesn't even know me. But he's so great. I don't think you understand. Like, I made a vow to myself that I was gonna meet Jim Carrey, and the day that Jim Carrey dies is the day that I die. And that's legit, totally 100% accurate. Like, if Jim Carrey died tomorrow, I'd kill myself tomorrow. If Jim Carrey died 2 minutes from now, I'd kill myself 3 minutes from now. That's how it would work. I love Jim Carrey so much. And this video was really random. But, you know, I really don't care. I just really wanted to express my love for Jim Carrey. And to be honest, I might film another YouTube video. Or I might just wait another 3 years. Who knows? Yeah. So, if you have any questions about Jim Carrey, personally email me because I am the president of every single Jim Carrey fan club in the world. As of right now, I'm making that official. If you have any questions, you can just email me at, type in a random email. I'm sure it'll get to me. Yep. Do that. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you the next time I see you. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.